आज ही डाउटनेट ऐप डाउनलोड करें। डाउटनेट पर होगा अब आपके सभी मैथ्स, केमिस्ट्री, फिजिक्स और बायोलॉजी डाउट्स का सफाया। बस अपने क्वेश्चन की फोटो खींचो, उसे क्रॉप करो और तुरंत वीडियो सॉल्यूशन पाओ। डाउनलोड नाउ।
Hello everyone, this is the given question, and in this question we have the sum of all the roots of equation, that is sin pi log 3 1 upon x is equals to 0. This is the equation given to us, and it is stated that we have to find the sum of all the roots of this equation in limit 0 to 2 pi. So options are given, that is 3 by 2, option A, option B is 4, option C is 9 by 2, and option D is 13 by 3. Okay, first of all we'll write this equation, then we'll try to solve it. Okay, so this is the given equation. Here you can see the angle with sine is this. Okay, so let's consider this. Okay, let's represent this angle with something so that our calculation will be easier. So let's take this is equals to, let me write it, pi log 3 1 upon x. Okay, let's take it as k pi. Okay, now you can see we have just considered this log 3 1 upon x as k, and we have added pi because here it was pi already present. Okay, so we could also have just rewritten, let me just show you, we could also have done this. So basically what I want to say is our value for k is equals to log of 3 1 upon x. Okay, so from here we'll find the value of x. So in order to find the value of x, what we'll do? Okay, log 3 1 upon x means x raised to power minus 1 is equals to k. Okay, simple. So if anything is written in power with log, it comes in forward. It is a rule. So here we can write, here this minus will come in forward, we can rewrite this as minus of log 3 x is equals to k, or we can write it as log of 3x is equals to minus k. Okay, simple. Now what we'll do, we'll find the value of x from here. Okay, so let's shift this log to RHS. Whenever we shift a log to other side, then it becomes this, whatever is written here. If suppose if log e x equals to 3, then x is equals to this base, we write it here, and in RHS whatever we have, we write it in power. Okay, this is just explanation part, this part is just explanation part. Basically what I want to say, here we have 3 as base, here in this equation we have 3 as base, so x will be 3 and raised to power minus k. Okay, simple property of log. So we got value of x, that is this. Okay, so now let me write the given equation in the question again, then I'll try to make you understand. Okay, so this was the equation given to us in the question. Now when we look at this equation, we have here 1 upon x. Okay, so this equation will be satisfied only if x value will be either 3 or multiple of 3. Here we have 3 raised to power minus k. So if we'll put any other value, this equation that is given to us in the question will not satisfied. Okay, my x should be either 3 or multiple of 3. Okay, or I can also say, look, sine, if this whole value will get 0, we know that sine 0 is 0, so it is also satisfied for sine 0. Sine 0 is equals to 0, it is also satisfied for this, and it is also satisfied for multiples. Okay, multiples of 3. Okay, so this is equation will satisfy for these two conditions. And look how I can get here in this equation, how I can get 0 here. If I will get 0 here, if my x will be 1, look how I can get x equal to 1. If I'll put 0 in place of minus k, then let me just show you, if k equals to 0, then x is equals to 3 raised to power 0. It means x equals to 1. Okay, and we know that it will be 1 and value of log 1 is 0, so sin 0 will be 0. Basically what I want to say, my k's value will be, therefore I want to say that k will be either -1. If I'll put -1 in place of k, x will be 3. Okay, it is a multiple of 3, condition satisfied. If I'll put 0, I already showed it here. Okay, if I'll put 1, so it will be 3 raised to power -1, that is x will be 1 upon 3. So I again got multiple of 3. Similarly for 2, 3 and so on. Okay, so these are my k's value, and if I'll put k here, what I'll get? I have to find the sum of all the roots. So s is equals to, if I'll put k equal to -1, then x will be 3. As I told you, x will be 3, plus because I have to find the sum, if I'll put k equals to 0, then I'll get 1. I told you here I'll get 1. Okay, if I'll put k equal to 1, then I'll get 1 upon 3. Okay, it is also multiple of 3. If I'll put k equals to 2, I'll get 1 upon 9. Okay, similarly this will go to infinity. Now I have to find the sum. So sum will be equals to a, that is first number, divided by 1 minus 1 upon 3, difference between these two numbers. Okay, we know that how to find sum till infinity. First number, that is this, and difference between these two numbers. Okay, so on taking LCM, I'll get here 3 upon 3 minus 1, and this 3 will come in numerator. It will be 9 upon 2. So my sum of all the roots of the equation is 9 by 2. Okay, sum is 9 by 2. So let's check. Okay, option C is 9 by 2. It is clearly visible here. Option C is 9 by 2. So I have sum is 9 by 2. So I can clearly say that option C is correct. Okay, I can clearly claim that option C is correct option among all the 4 options. Thank you.
क्लास 6 से 12 से लेके नीट IIT JEE मेंस और एडवांस के लेवल तक 10 मिलियन से ज़्यादा स्टूडेंट्स का भरोसा। आज ही डाउनलोड करें डाउटनेट ऐप या व्हाट्सएप कीजिए अपने डाउट्स 8400 400 400 पर।